We're talking with another pitmaster here at the Kentucky State Barbecue Festival. It's Craig Kimmel of Firehouse Bbq of Deland, Florida.
That's right.
And
Deland, Florida.
Deland, Florida.
That's it, right by the sea.
Deland, right by the sea.
We're right between Orlando and Daytona Beach, right smack dab in the middle. We're about 30 miles east of Orlando and about 20 miles west of Daytona Beach.
So what is Firehouse Bbq? Tell me about that.
Firehouse Bbq started about 16 years ago with a bunch of firemen. We started doing competitions in Orlando area, and it kind of grew from there. And we built this new fire truck, we call it. It's our Firehouse food truck. And basically what we do is we're a bunch of firemen, and on our days off we cook barbecue. So on Fridays we sit downtown Deland on the side of the road on 44. And then on Sundays, we actually have a food truck bazaar, and there's 20 to 30 different food trucks. And basically what we do is we go around and we sell food to the people in Orlando area, to maybe be different malls. Usually 3,000 to 4,000 people show up, and we sling a lot of barbecue and show them some love. We do have our own Firehouse barbecue sauce that we came up with, and it's done real well. And that's the sauce that we've used throughout the years, and it's done real well. But no, we wanted a theme that says who we are and what we do. It's kind of like, we're a fireman, but that's who we are. It's a tradition that we've been around, and I started barbecuing at the firehouse. Every firehouse that I worked at always had a smoker, and those were the guinea pigs that I used to barbecue against. And some of those guys used to call the chicken I cooked was called structure fire chicken. And they would throw it against the wall. They hated it. It was terrible when I first started. But now they're guinea pigs, and I've learned, what to do, what not to do. And actually, one of my mentors is here, Dr. Barbecue, Ray Lampy. I met him about 11 years ago, and he kind of guided me down the right roads of how to do competition. And I owe a lot to him also. So.
And I hear you have some unique dishes. You have, I was just hearing about this earlier. I haven't tried it yet. I'm excited to try it. You have a coleslaw that has like a key lime flavor to it, like almost like a pie, sort of, or no?
It is. We actually use it's called key lime coleslaw, and we use a Nelly and Joe's key lime juice. It's out of Key West, and we want to try and bring the Florida feel and flavors to wherever we go. The other one we do a bourbon baked beans, and what that is, we do have bourbon, like you guys love it in Kentucky. So we do put bourbon in our beans, but we also put peaches, and we actually marinate the peaches in bourbon. So the peaches are in there, in the beans, and it's love. We don't do anything from can to pan. So that means everything that we make is straight from scratch. We chop the coleslaw, we make all the bean stuff. So everything we have is true. We want the passion to come out in our barbecue, and I think people have liked that.
So you got peaches, bourbon, and baked beans.
Right.
So you marinate the peaches in bourbon?
Right. Last year we put 40,000 miles on the road, going out to LA and doing some cooking out there for the show, and going to Texas and Tennessee. We spent a lot of miles on the road, but the problem is that when we do these competitions, we're limited to what we can cook. And that is the amount of food that we cook. We're very limited because the meats are very expensive that we use. We have a lot of prime briskets, everything's top-notch stuff. And everybody that comes out, the community, wants to try the barbecue guys that win, but they're never allowed to do that because the health department kind of stops that and the whole thing, and we don't cook a lot of the food. So this was kind of a concept bouncing off of New York City's Big Block Barbecue, Big Red Apple Barbecue. And it's a block party, and I think, Danville said, hey, let's try it. We wanted to just make it where the community could come out and try real professional barbecue in a competition level. So everything that we do, it's all professional barbecue. It's a lot of passion, a lot of love, and a lot of hours put into it. It's a lot of work. Barbecue's not easy if it's done right. So.
And what do you think of the festival so far? I mean, you.
Well, we've been to Danville. We got here on Wednesday, and we've been all over the town. We made a point to Wednesday and Thursday. We made a point to just go through the city and kind of go to the different areas and help the sponsors. We wanted to see who was supporting this event, and some of the local, like the Bluegrass Pizza and Pub there. We went there, and we went to Beer Engine and some of the different little areas, little sandwich shops. And everybody has been over supportive. I mean, I've never been to a city where they're 110% behind the barbecue. And this is really exciting. It's the first year, but I definitely think this is not going to be the last. Thanks for your time.
Enjoy the rest of your time here in Danville.
Great. Thank you. I don't think I want to go home now.